how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Longhorns! How about that D coming up with a play like that? And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And here's... Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Which is a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Texas's offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The offense lining up for a first down play. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to pass on second down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
Man, there ain't nothing better than getting a sack. That's what you keep track of on defensive line. You're like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting to the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
Comes out throwing on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Golden Eagles are on the move. Handoff to the lone back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On second down, he's looking downfield. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. The back goes in motion. Snap from the gun on third down. Using the quick game. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it right on his guy.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pickup of one. It's down at the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff to the single running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
The throw. Pulls it in. It's Hess. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. Get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's right on target. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He wants to throw, trying to get to it. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Feeling some heat. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Just steamrolling the defense. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off play action. Now adjusting. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Buys a little time with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Takes his shot. He makes the catch. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
On target. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a throw it. Gets it out fast. Stopped after making the catch. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's at the 40, at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick the field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take it in. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He'll come out throwing on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down, and much more really good execution by this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling has started.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Going up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease. It's Hess. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Now they'll run the draw. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it! And the defense will ride him out of bounds at the 3.
Wow, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Between the uprights, it's good. Hold on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what's up with that. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. Quickly complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by 11 over NC State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's going to pass on second down. On the move, he fires. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's straight. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense now working in the red zone. He's looking for an open man on second down. Grabs it in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Texas. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They'll throw it on first down. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
This is a third and long.
Green 25.
He's looking downfield to throw. Going over the top. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Boston College.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the Texas offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, and everybody right now on the same page.
On second down, wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W?
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Boston College wants to play fast. Dialing up a second down pass play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A third and long coming up here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Shakes off the tackler. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hope really strong, put up some good numbers.
After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. They They've got the screen set up. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's complete. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a rushing throw at this point in the game. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over UNLV. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're trying to get to it. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. 1st down here for the offense. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Touchdown, Texas! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got him, and nobody's close. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Caught near the sticks. It's Hess. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Just complete and